lately, well, actually not lately, but for the last couple of years, Marvel has been hit or miss, more miss than hit. And one of those misses was Thor: Love and Thunder. I thought the movie was absolutely trash, um, and killed the Thor character. It was just a really bad movie, and Marvel had a lot of misses since that movie. However, it looks like they are still going with Thor 5. However, in a new direction. Let's take a look. Okay, this is coming from superherohype.com. It says rumor Thor 5 in works. Chris Hemsworth chooses Taiki Waititi's replacement. As per industry rumors, Thor 5 is in the works at Marvel Studios, and Chris Hemsworth, who portrays the Marvel hero Asgardian god, has reportedly found the replacement for Taiki Waititi in a previous collaborator. So Hemsworth has appeared in 4 solo MCU movies to date: Thor, Thor: The Dark World, Thor: Ragnarok, and Thor: Love and Thunder. However, the lukewarm responses from critics to the Waititi helmed last movie put a question mark over the prospects of a fifth project. Earlier rumors even suggested that the story of Hemsworth's Thor could conclude with Avengers Secret Wars, slated to come out on May 7th, 2027. Hemsworth wants Sam Hargrave to direct Thor 5, rumors suggest. Scooper at My Time to Shine H took to X to share that Thor's story would not end in Secret Wars, and that Hemsworth had picked the Extraction movies director Sam Hargrave to direct the project. After I posted this, a source reached out. Turns out Secret Wars won't be the end of his story. Thor 5 is in the works. No Taiki this time, and Hemsworth pushing for Sam Hargrave, the extraction guy, to take over. My Time to Shine H shared, quoting their earlier post in which they asked their followers how they wanted the story of Hemsworth's Thor to end. Last month, rumors circulated that Marvel had plans to give Hemsworth a proper send off in Avengers Doomsday 2026 and Secret Wars. However, if the affirmation rumors are true, Hemsworth will remain part of the MCU for a while. This comes after Hemsworth expressed disappointment in himself for how Love and Thunder turned out. He recently told Vanity Fair, "I got caught up in the improv and the wackiness, and I became a parody of myself, and I didn't stick the landing." No, you didn't. Hemsworth has been part of the MCU since phase 1 of the franchise. Kenneth Branagh directed Thor, whereas Alan Taylor helmed The Dark World. He was replaced by Waititi, who helmed both Ragnarok and Love and Thunder. Hargrave is a stuntman and stunt coordinator turned filmmaker. Several of his movies are currently in the pipeline, including the John Cena-led Matchbox. I hope this rumor is true because I actually enjoy Hemsworth as Thor. It was great casting, and he's done great with the character until Taiki Waititi got a hold of him. I'm one of the few that Ragnarok wasn't as good as everybody says it is, but for comic book reasons, it was actually a good movie. But for comic book reasons, I didn't like Ragnarok. Well, I won't say I didn't like it, but it didn't blow me away like most because of comic book reasons. But that's for another conversation. But Love and Thunder was trash, and I hated that may have potentially been Thor's last solo movie. So I hope this is true. I also hope this is true because Sam Hargrave, the director, Extraction is dope. I loved Extraction. Sometimes I'll get the urge to watch it now and I'll turn it on. And I like Extraction too. I hope we do another one. But Extraction was dope. That combination clearly works. It was so well that they made a sequel. And so I hope this is true. And I hope Thor's story in Doomsday and Secret Wars is well enough that it takes us the nasty taste out of our mouth for Love and Thunder, and then they can end his story on a high note with Thor 5. So I like this news. What do you all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.